Hey, what's going on? Eric Cortina here, Texas Barndominiums. So we're back today at Reisinger's garage and we picked up a grinder. This is what I did last time, if you guys remember. I did the patch and it's pretty good and dry now. It's stuck to the concrete really well. You can see this is where it was. And also it matches the color a lot better. So now today, what we're gonna do is we picked up a grinder and we're gonna grind this entire slab. All the edges and all that, that's gonna have to be done by hand. What you wanna do is you wanna profile that concrete. That's gonna give the epoxy a really good place for it to stick. And also, because of this patches that we did, the grinder's gonna ensure that everything's nice and flat. Now, this grinder that I picked up is a 110 unit. Okay, when I say 110, that's the power. You can also get the 240. Obviously, you need 240 source. It's a lot heavier. It's a lot more expensive too, but you can get a lot more done and you can profile the concrete a lot better. For our purpose, this one is plenty. We picked up the 30 grit stones on it. Now, the 30 grit on this machine are not as aggressive as they are on the 220 machine. The 220 machine is a lot heavier. So it's not the same on every machine, right? Weight also matters a lot. So you can also get rougher. You can get it down to like a 14 grit. But like I said, the safest is the 30. If we're not getting a good profile on the first pass, we'll just do additional passes to get what we're looking for. Like I said, I think the 30 is pretty safe bet if you're doing this yourself, because you have no idea what kind of concrete is on there, just like I don't. When I say that, I don't know what grade concrete. I don't know if they put 2,500 PSI, 3,000, 3,500. Obviously 3,000, 3,500 are gonna be harder than 2,500. So if there's any chance, which I doubt, but there's always a chance that they pour 2,500 PSI, then the coarser stones or the diamonds, they're just gonna tear it up too much, which I don't want. So that's why I went ahead and picked up the 30 grit. Anyway, enough of that. We're gonna get this machine fired up and we're gonna grind this entire slab down. All right, so turn on this machine is pretty simple. This is your speed control. And of course, the on button right there. That's it. That's how you turn it off. Now we're gonna go ahead and run it with water. We don't wanna run it dry. You can also hook up a vacuum to this. If you wanna run it dry, for example, if you're doing it inside the house, you don't wanna do it with water, then you can simply hook up a vacuum to that. You can also rent that vacuum. You can use a shop vac, but it will plug your filters really fast. So it's better if you're gonna use a vacuum, just whenever you rent the machine, rent the vacuum as well. Once you get started, do not let the machine stand in one place while it's on, because it will leave a mark. The reason for that is, of course, it's grinding. So you can see right there, started grinding the slab. So again, don't leave it all in one place, because you'll see it. I'm serious. I'm serious.
That is not true.
That is true. That is.
I was not born in Texas, but I got here as soon as I could. And there is not a wrong side and a right side.
No. I didn't say there was a wrong and the right. I said there's an inside and an outside.
There is not an inside and an outside.
I'm serious.
To a tortilla, there is the same side.
No. All right, so this all started because they're gonna go get some tacos, right?
Yes.
And then
from Torchy's.
Me and Leroy have had this conversation before, because we make tacos all the time.
And I would just like to say that Leroy and I are on the same page with this one.
No.
Well,
Okay, finish. So anyway, we're making tacos one day, and I told Leroy, you're doing it wrong, because
You're doing it wrong.
He put the filling in the wrong side.
Leroy was like,
Yeah. So Leroy just gave me the exact same reaction that you just gave me. We're like, there is no such thing as a correct side. And I'm like, yes, there is. Tortillas have an inside and an outside, okay? Continue, Leroy. So he had the exact same reaction you just had, and he had, and everybody.
Explain it.
Well, Leroy, I'll let Leroy explain it.
No, you explain it a lot better than I do.
No, tell him what happened.
I'm still skeptical about it.
Tell him what happened when you told your wife.
My wife, yes, I went home that day and I said, Eric told me that there's an inside and outside of a tortilla. She was like, yeah, there is. I was like, what? She was like, yes, there is. I was like, there's
Eric made you off.
I was like, he must have called her.
It's not a trick. When you cook a tortilla, when you go to fold it, one way it'll fold perfect, and the other way, when it is not. All right, these boys don't.
Joey's response is priceless. That's such a lie.
Anyway, so
yeah,
I'm gonna have to show them.
Wrong way, it won't fold.
One way it folds perfect, the other way it doesn't. I swear. All right, Matt's ready to get to work.
All right. Good night, work. Eric's flying over here. Oh, yeah. That's
See that?
nice and flat. Not bad at all. Not too much dust either. How am I doing, guys? Got the right wiggle?
Hit the paint. I want you to take a look at this. What does it say right there?
Quality corn tortillas have two sides. The stomach and the back. What? The back is a thicker and softer layer, and the stomach is a thick. What website are we on? This is ericcortina.com. Wait a minute, Eric. I don't think this is a reputable site. Yeah, the back is a thicker and softer layer. The stomach is a thin and smoother layer. I wish that was true for me. Mine's a little thicker than it should be. The rugged, thinner side has more imperfections and is the correct side to put your fillings and get the most. I had no idea.
Told
what a
you.
Yankee I am.
I'm telling you.
I had
telling
no
you.
idea. That is crazy.
Most
Eric.
people don't realize
Right.
that.
Oh, that's cool. That totally goes through.
Yeah, it just makes it nice and
Right
flat.
out. That's awesome.
So
How many,
you're learning all kinds of things today. You're learning about tortillas, and you're learning about grinding floors. Huh? All right, so you guys can see really fast. Leroy just made real short work of that. Now we're gonna take it up to the next level, and we're gonna grind that as well. So over here, if you guys remember, this is where we had that pipe. That one right there. So we're gonna go ahead and grind all this flat. All right. Come on, Leroy. You can do it, Leroy. What?
How do you?
What's going on? You know what? Unplug the other cord.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
You guys saw that it was on. The camera was rolling the whole time. So, unplug whatever else is plugged in, Leroy. There you go. All right. We're good, Leroy. All right, here we go.
I heard it when I turned that corner. I heard it pop again.
Yeah, I turned the camera off. The minute I turned it off, all right, let's go talk to Matt. That cordless chainsaw is tripping the system.
It's the breaker stripping.
The breaker
with the 18 volt cordless.
So
You know what? There's two sides to a tortilla.
Yeah, you know that now.
I know you wouldn't believe me, but it's true.
Hey.
And the cordless is killing the breaker.
Hey, we keep tripping the breaker somehow.
Oh, we do? Okay. So we really are tripping the breaker.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go fix that right quick. We'll be right back. All right, I unplugged it, so it's back on. Plug it in, see what happens. It's on, so apparently it's something with the machine. It was working just fine, but we moved it up here. Yep.
As soon as we turn it on.
All right.
Weird.
Let's go unplug. Just unplug it, Lee. All right, we're back in business. All right, so we're done grinding, and you can see the way the grinder profiles the floor. And now we're just going behind it and vacuuming all that dust. The dust, that silica dust is very, very dangerous stuff, so you have to be careful with how you handle that. Like I said, oftentimes we do it wet for that reason, but right now that vacuum works really good, and you know, technically we're outdoor right here, but you can see Leroy's wearing a mask right now, but that vacuum does a really good job at it, picking up all the dust, as you can tell. So now we're going back and doing the edges by hand.
Can I try something weird real quick?
What? Hey, this is
Not that weird.
This is Austin, Leroy. You knew we were coming to Austin.
Keep it weird.
All right, so Leroy's vacuuming inside one more time after he ground the edges. Just gonna hit it with a vacuum one more time. Then we're gonna come back with a leaf blower and just blow off the whatever's left. In the meantime, we're starting to get a little rain. So these guys are up here getting the, we're gonna put a tarp up here to make sure that we don't get that sealer wet. You cannot have any moisture on that sealer. It's a bad deal, so have to make sure that we keep it dry. Look at the weather. Look at this. It's raining. Look at all the moisture on the ground. So anyway, moisture is absolutely not a good thing for epoxy. So I know we covered up the garage with the tarp, but we're gonna go make a decision because I don't know if we're gonna be able to coat it today. This moisture is not a good thing. How's it look, Leroy?
Looks good. It's ready to go, I think. So,
What do you think, Matt?
I like it. Looks good, Eric. Looks real good, man. Check it out, dude.
So I got
prepped.
some good news and some bad news.
Talk to me.
So the good news, it's prepped. It's
The
clean,
bad news.
looks good, whatever. The bad news is all this moisture.
Yeah, all the rain.
I'm really worried
Okay.
because, you know, as you know, the moisture's in the air as well.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm just worried if we
Can't hurt
coat
to
it, if we coat it today, it may just bubble up on us, you know?
Gotcha.
And then it just, now we're gonna have to scrape it.
We don't want that.
So what I did is I called the sales rep and I had a conversation with him. I went to my truck, sat there, and I said, hey, here's the deal. And he said, if you can wait, because right now, he said, you can
Yeah.
do it right now, but you're chancing it big time. He goes,
Let's wait.
you know, if you can wait, just wait. So I think that's what we're gonna do.
That's
It's
smart.
painful to wait, but it's the right thing to do, don't you think?
It means an extra trip, but
Yeah, but I
other than that, it
mean,
doesn't hurt me a bit on my schedule.
yeah.
So
and-
I think we wait.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait. We just, I mean, luckily it's, you know, it's prepped. I mean, we did get a lot done today, but anyway, this is part of it. That, you know, this is a big part of doing this.
You never know
Sometimes,
what you're getting into.
sometimes you just can't get it done, and you don't want to rush it because that's when things go south real fast. So, best thing to do right now is load up, go home, and see what the weather looks like, and maybe tomorrow we can come back and coat it. So, that's the plan. I mean, look, we have a ton of daylight still, but we just can't chance it, Matt.
It's not worth it, man.
It's not worth it. All right, let's wait.
Let's wait.
All right, so we decided not to coat the floor today, so gonna have to come back tomorrow and do that. All right, this happens. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. We are Texas Barndominiums.